Let's be honest. Some of you are single not because you're unlucky, but because you're too calm, too unbothered, too I don't care, too let me not show too much, and it's costing you real love. Today, we're talking about how this whole nonchalant culture is quietly ruining relationships, and why people are now craving the opposite: effort. Real, visible, undeniable effort. There's this trend going around, especially online, where acting like you don't care is seen as attractive. Don't double text. Don't reply fast. Don't show feelings first. Always act like you have options. Basically, care less to be valued more. And at first glance, it seems to work. You look mysterious. You look in control. You look hard to get. But here's the problem. Nobody wants to build a relationship with someone who feels emotionally unavailable, and that's where everything starts breaking down. Let's break this down. Being nonchalant used to mean being calm and secure. Now, it's turned into emotional laziness. People aren't just protecting themselves anymore. They're avoiding effort entirely. You like someone? You hide it. You miss them? You keep quiet. You want to see them? You pretend you're busy. So what happens? Two people who actually like each other end up acting like they don't care, and the relationship dies before it even starts, not because there wasn't a connection, but because nobody was brave enough to show it. Acting unbothered is why you're single. This might sting a bit, but it needs to be said. A lot of people aren't single because they're unattractive. They're single because they're unavailable in behavior. Think about it. If someone texts you, and you intentionally wait 2 hours to reply, if you act dry because you don't want to seem too interested, if you never initiate anything, what message are you sending? You're telling them, I don't care enough, and people don't chase what feels emotionally cold anymore. That era is fading, because after a while, it's not mysterious, it's just exhausting. Nobody wants to constantly guess how you feel. Nobody wants to decode mixed signals. People want clarity. People want reassurance. People want to feel chosen. And if you can't give that, someone else will.
People are tired. Tired of games, tired of emotional guessing, tired of let's see where it goes energy with no direction. Now people want what I like to call chalance. Not desperation, not overdoing it, but intentional effort. Texting because you actually want to talk. Planning dates instead of we'll see. Saying I like you without trying to act cool about it. That's what stands out now. Because when everyone is trying to be detached, the person who shows genuine interest becomes rare, and rare is attractive. Let me say that again. In a world full of nonchalant people, effort is what makes you different. Some of you have missed real connections because you were trying to look cool. You didn't compliment them when you wanted to. You didn't call when you felt like it. You didn't express interest because you thought it gave away power. But what did you actually gain? Distance, confusion, and eventually, silence. Being cool might protect your ego, but it also blocks intimacy. And intimacy is what creates real relationships. You can't build something meaningful while pretending you don't feel anything. So what should you do instead? Be intentional. If you like someone, show it. If you care, express it. If you want them, make it clear. Not in a desperate way, but in a confident, grounded way. Because confidence isn't pretending you don't care.
At the end of the day, love doesn't grow where effort is absent. So if you keep losing people, maybe it's not that they're the problem. Maybe it's the energy you're giving. Stop being nonchalant. Start being real. Because the right person isn't looking for someone who acts like they don't care. They're looking for someone who actually does. If this hit you, drop a comment. Have you ever lost someone because you played it too cool? And don't forget to like and subscribe, because we're breaking down real relationship truths on this channel.